Alright, in this lecture, we're going to go ahead and do a character design, and we're going to create this character out of super simple geometric shapes, just like we did in our last video lecture. And then we're going to take those shapes and turn them into organic shapes, and then add detail on top of that. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to start off by making a square for my character's head, like so, and then I want to make a rectangle for his body, or her body. I'm not sure whether it's going to be a he or a she yet. And then I want to create the legs for my character, so I want to first off create one character or rectangle like so, and then I'll make a triangle coming off like so for the calf, and then I'll do the other leg, so I'll do one rectangle like so, and then another triangle like so, and then I'm going to add in some sort of a feet, so maybe some sort of a small rectangle. And next, I'm going to go ahead and add in the arm. So my arm is going to be like this, and then a triangle. And then we'll have another one on this side, and it's going to be lugging along a sword. So I'm going to have a rectangle for the handle right there, and then I'll have one big rectangle that will be the sword blade. But for now, I'm just going to leave it as one big rectangle. So there are our basic shapes. I'm going to bring my square head down just a little bit to about there. And this is why we do it in blue, is so that it's a lot lighter so we can make changes later. Next, let's go ahead and add in some more detail. So I'm going to add in the neck. Then let's go ahead and smooth the shape out of the torso so it's not just a square block. We'll add in some more detail onto the hands. And then we want to add in more detail on the character's face. So I'm going to start off by adding some ears, and then I'll add an ear over here. And then I want to round off the top of the head a bit, just like so. And I'm going to keep the bottom part very square. Then let's go ahead and fatten this rectangle up a little bit more so it looks more like a leg. And then I can bring her legs more up into her body shape. Then let's go ahead and shape this sword blade out. So it's going to come down like this. The ground will be about there. So I'm going to slice it off right there. And then I'll add another slice right there. So now we're getting more of a sword shape. Then I'm going to put a line right down the middle. So that's one plane, and then that's the other plane. And then we can add in the guard on the sword. Great. Next, let's go ahead and add in a little bit more detail onto the face. So I'm going to add an eye right there and one right there, just very simple shapes. And then I'm going to add in some hair. So I'm going to add in some bangs first. And then I'm going to go ahead and add in some pigtails. So that will be one bunch of hair going into one ponytail or pigtail. And pigtails are basically just going to be circles or ovals. And then off of those, you're going to add a little bit of a curl coming off of it, or a curve. Just like so. Great. Now let's go ahead and grab our dark pencil and add in some more detail